My name is Uche and Daniels. I met my husband 2010. He was my music director at the time.
And we got married same year, 2010. We had our first baby 2011.
You know, like every other young couple, hope and expect that we're able to have all our kids and then settle in and do other stuff. And it wasn't happening. I was told that I had PCOS. Polycystic ovarian syndrome. The drugs were not working. I stopped menstruating. Doctor told me that I wasn't ovulating. Sometime in about 2013, I took in. Everybody was excited already. I woke up that morning. I woke up in a pool of blood.
Eventually, she lost the baby.
Middle 2014, I took in again. I also lost the baby. I felt disappointed. Tried as much as possible not to lose my faith.
There's nothing God cannot do. She was becoming too desperate, like.
So let me take a break. 2016, I took in again. Woke up that morning, went to the laboratory, ran a blood test, and it came out positive. We had to move from Ibadan to Ijebu-Ode. Like a week after we moved in, I started to feel tummy ache. Pain was so intense. Around 2-3, I wanted to ease myself, and it was just blood that was pouring out.
So blood on the floor, she was crying.
Honestly, I began to question my faith. I began to question the process.
I remember turning at work to have a brief moment of tears.
The Lord has promised that He will do it. I never thought that Feromi was the last child, and I kept trusting and believing.
If she had gotten pregnant all this while with no assistance, God can do way much more.
29th of September.
Went to an hospital in Ibadan.
I think that I might be pregnant, and I think I might be losing it. So we ran the tests, and I discovered that I wasn't producing progesterone. Progesterone is an hormone that helps the womb to carry the baby. If you're not producing progesterone, you'll lose the baby's 8th week. Woke up around 3, and my bed was soaked with blood. And I sent my doctor a text. I've lost my baby. I sat on the toilet bowl, and blood was literally pouring out of my body. And I sat there and I was singing and I was crying.
After all the hopes, why this?
So the doctor came in and said, okay, lie down, let's see what went wrong. And he says, your baby is here. There's nothing wrong. As I was having the scan, the bed was full already. December 2017, you're having twins.
She called me and said, twins. I leapt in the head. I was so happy.
Blood is coming from the second baby. From this point, you have to be on complete bed rest. From the 11th week, I was always lying down.
Having a support system.
2018, on the 7th week, I woke up, I wanted to use the toilet, sat on the toilet, and the water didn't stop, just kept pouring. And I told myself, this is it. What if something goes wrong? So I called my doctor and said, my water just broke. And he was like, wow, this is not good. And they prepped me for surgery. By the time I came around, my babies had left for the other facility, so I didn't get to see them. I'd named the boy Oluwa Folayemi, I'd named the girl Oluwa Firiwami.
They handed Folayemi over to me.
I had to drive the babies there. My sister-in-law and then a nurse inside the car, they were carrying the babies.
Fola, when I stimulate him, he will cry normally. The nurse was stimulating Firi. Her sound wasn't okay. So I said, is this baby still alive? She said yes.
God could not have brought us this far to now leave us.
We drove into Babcock.
We got there.
We were on the eater. I kid you not, those children were small.
I've seen 3.5 kg baby before. I couldn't carry them. They were very small.
Imagine like 3-4 strands of spaghetti. That was how little they were. Fola was bigger, 1 kg. Fire, she had not yet formed so well that you could actually see the shape of her heart pumping. My brother-in-law left me. I was accountable for these 2 lives. Around 11, the doctor came to me and said, you need to pray. Your babies are not responding well. Called my mom, please pray.
I was constantly staying on the word of God.
Around 1 or 2, the doctor just walked up to me and said, you need to pray for the girl, that she's not doing well at all. He now called me and said, we are sorry. The girl did not respond, that she went to rest. How am I going to tell my sister that her baby is gone?
She called me. One of the babies had died. I didn't even know what to say. I just kept saying, wow.
4 days after, my doctor walks in, told the nurses to excuse him. One did well, one didn't do well. We lost one of your babies. At that point, I couldn't cry, I couldn't shout. Did you just say that?
She was told. She was very, very, very angry.
And I began to ask God, why did you give me 2 if you would take 1? After 6-7 years of waiting, all of the miscarriages, my son had multiple blood transfusions, about 25 pints of pediatric blood, and he was doing so badly. He was having seizures.
Are we going to lose this boy too?
And I watched the doctors resuscitate my son. My son died several times. 27th of May 2018, we were discharged from the hospital. It was 1.7 kg at the time, and I'm grateful to God. March 27th, 2019, he turned 1, and he's a healthy baby. He's perfect. He's a perfect child.